My name is Gus Olson. Over the past 12 months, I've had the pleasure of dating over 100 incredible women. And in today's video, I'll talk about what to do when a girl tries to friendzone you. So here's a quick backstory. I met this girl about 2 weeks ago, and we had a good conversation. We flirted a little bit, and then at the end of the conversation, she told me that she recently got out of a huge relationship. And even though she kind of liked me, she said, "Okay, we can do something, but only as friends." And I said, sure, it's fine. We exchanged numbers, and then we chatted for 2 weeks, and then we recently went out. And in the first 5 minutes, again, on the date that we had agreed, she said, "Oh, we're only going out as friends." So she kind of reiterated that frame. So let's just ask yourself, what would you do in this situation? And actually, what most men do in this situation is they accept the frame and they basically act as normal friends would. So they just play it safe. They talk about everything, so jobs, weather, foods, and just exchange information and try to play it very safe. And obviously, nothing happens. Now, there's other types of guys. This is the minority. There are other types of guys who try to actually reject the frame quite violently. "Oh, I'm only going out with you if it's not as friends or if it's a date." So they try to act more aggressively, and usually in these situations, girls actually end up not going out at all. So it doesn't work as well. So this is what I actually did. So I said, sure, we're just friends. We're just friends. And on the quote unquote dates, it started off normal, and then I slowly started to flirt. So I took her hand at one point and I said, "You have very soft hands. I really like when my friends have very smooth and soft hands like you do." So I didn't try to combat or fight the frame. I started to redefine what that means, what friends mean. And she started smiling. She started to get into the game, and we continued talking, flirting a little bit, and then at some point I moved closer. And I said, I really like to be close to my friends. When we're good friends, I try to be very physically close, communicating with my nonverbal communication. I'm clearly flirting with her. So I continued doing this, and obviously with each time we kind of got closer and closer, and then we ended up kissing, and a lot more things happened that night. And what's my point with this one is, first of all, whoever controls the frame is the one who is controlling the interaction. So she tried to control the frame by saying, "Hey, we're only going to be friends." And what I did is I essentially didn't fight the frame. I also didn't necessarily accept the frame. I sort of embraced the frame, but then I redefined what that means, right? So whenever a girl tries to put you in a certain box, don't try to just get out of the box and kind of try to resist it. Instead, redefine what that box means. So redefine the frame. And that's how you can control a lot of these conversations and a lot of these interactions, and kind of steer them in a direction that you want. So hope this was helpful. Let me know in comments what you want to see next.